Anastasia's story, but Miss Mysterious JJ here, by the way. I've had it pointed out to me by Bobo the Vulture that I was remiss. He hasn't seen any of these newest Surrounded Let's Plays because they're all being released on Christmas, but he did know. I mentioned to him that I was working on them, and he let me know about something I'd totally forgotten, which was that during Becky's story, at some point I should have said, "Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt." But I didn't do that. My apologies to Sir Mix-a-Lot, and to the rest of the Academy. Black Belt Demon will be playing as her at the very, very end. But it's time for Dr. Anastasia. Now, Anastasia, as you remember, is an evil nurse, but she's technically considered a babyface. She's an evil nurse who wants to take over the world with a killer robot. Let's see what happens when she turns evil-er. Well, she gets a different costume. That's pretty much the extent of it. That, I guess, neither of them really look like something a doctor would wear, but that's closer, I suppose. She's got one of the most revealing swimsuits, of course, too. Pretty much everybody has really revealing swimsuits, folks. So let's find out what's going on with Anastasia now that she's become Dr. Cutter. Although in Rumble Rose's Double X, she's known as Dr. Anastasia. I guess it's safe to assume that her full name is Anastasia Cutter. Because, yes, her name consists of two words that are both not real names anyone would have. She does, however, have like a skin-tight fetish doctor costume, so that's nice. And like really weird knee pads that look like they come from space or the future or something. Now, her superstar form in Rumble Rose's Double X does appear to be an alien, adding a little bit of extra retardation to this game that was not present in the original Rumble Roses, where she was simply possessed bizarre killer robot building abilities and was otherwise pretty much a normal girl. Well, woman, I should say. Don't want to be sexist to her. And there's that shot again. Oh, it manages to sneak up on me every time. Every time I'm like not quite ready for just how incredibly gratuitous that's going to be. Anyway, come on. Do you have a favorite saying or word?
Hatred, terror, anger.
I only asked for one. What are your measurements?
Like I tell you, watch it.
Oh, she's angry. What's your type?
Can the 20
Saren.
questions and do something useful, like giving me a massage.
Okay. Who would you like to meet most with right now? Can the 20 questions and...
Those damn sisters, they're going to pay.
The Pointer Sisters? Why did it change so much? She didn't.
Go to hell. I don't need to explain myself to the likes of you.
She didn't change at all. She's got a different costume on. And besides wrestling, what are you interested most right now? Terra.
Creating a new Lady X that will plunge the world into fear.
What do you do on a typical day?
Working with the new Lady X project. But now that you know, I will have to kill you.
Oh, couldn't you just like hire me on to be part of the team? She is from unknown. Her age is unknown. Everything about her is pretty much unknown, except for the names of her stupid moves. Her humiliation move is the Atlach Nachna. Whatever. Okay, that's great.
Quiet, you despicable fools!
So she's like a hot, snidely whiplash. You accursed mountebanks! Yep.
Would you rather go to the hospital or the morgue?
They send one of yours to the hospital. You send one of theirs to the morgue. No. Poor
You
Avatar.
poor, pitiful girl.
Poor Avatar. Okay, this is pretty lame. This is one of the story modes that, in theory, should give us a lot of answers, really help us to understand what's going on in the story of Rumble Roses. Finding out what's going on with Dr. Cutter when all the lies and mystery of Anastasia has been removed, I have a feeling we're going to learn a lot, and we're really going to get to the bottom of things in this story. No doubt about it, folks. It's not just going to be a bunch of hot chicks fighting, and then at the end, she kind of laughs evilly. No way. Okay, that's exactly what it's going to be, but you knew that, didn't you? Come on. This isn't the first of these that you've watched, is it?
My plan was a masterpiece. Everything in its place.
All is gate and organ.
Until the little one made her appearance.
That's not nice to call your boy. Oh, wait, no.
Kamikaze Rosa's daughter.
Which one?
Kamikaze Rose. How long will you torment me from hell?
She might not be in hell.
Well,
Look at my chest.
do your worst. There will be a toasty family reunion down there soon enough. And a second and third generation Lady X to show for it.
So nobody in the game matters
I won't
except the
let
Hinamotos.
anyone get in the way of this plan. My plan.
Time to take my breath's temperature.
The doctor will see you now.
And there's the Anastasia theme. Like my brother and I will just hum the Anastasia theme to ourselves sometimes. It's yeah. So anyway, she's the cutter, and she has post editing visual effects that she uses to become even more sexy on her magical remote control gurney. I guess it's not magical. It's just, she's got like a motorized gurney, folks, that she controls with the remote control, operated by, I don't know, her mind. Hello everybody, there's nothing sexier than someone about to be operated upon. I've got a congenital heart defect, and that's why I'm on this table. Nothing wrong with her heart, folks, except that it's like charred, evil, and black and stuff. But she does have awesome generic rock theme music, so you gotta approve of that. She's supposed to wave around a scalpel. Like, I think maybe I'm thinking of the other game, but she waves around a scalpel, which is like not... I don't know, that's a kind of a very specialized sort of thing. If you got a thing for chicks with scalpels, good luck to you with that. But anyway, it's time for a normal match in Purple Land against... who knows? Who cares, really? Oh, Dixie. Let's just say it right now, you don't matter. You did not defeat Lady X no matter what your story mode says. You're not a Reiko and you're not Rose, so I don't care. Just stay there, man! This would have been the character against whom to say, oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. Oh my god, Anastasia, look at her butt! And she gets dropped on her head. Oh, I did not actually mean to go for that same move again, but... yeah, folks, I really do enjoy exposing her. It almost makes up for the failure of my horrible and evil plans. And I do mean horrible. I mean, the evil part's debatable, but the horrible part, there's no way you can say my plans weren't horrible. Nice thing about playing as Anastasia is that I get to do a crappy accent instead of just a crappy falsetto. Truly, in the great Luca Libre tradition, she did a lot of unnecessary flips in order to deliver two mildly impactful shots. STF, baby. And she's better at it than John Cena. Okay. That seems kind of lame. Let's get into my over-involved STF again. I need to get her fully humiliated so I can see what her H move is, of course, as is our usual practice. Although I had her all set up for my other whatever move. Crap! I can see this anytime. I wanted to see the green version. Okay, a lot of swinging around, and then you just do the Widowmaker. That was Sean O'Hare's finisher. Sean O'Hare would not look as good in a latex and mesh dress as Dr. Cutter does. But I think he would admit as much were he here. Now I'm going to get her all humiliated, and she's not going to be in position to do a finisher on yet. Keeping an eye on the time. I got the message from YouTube that I can do videos more than 15 minutes now. I don't know if that's everyone can do that. They worded it and it's like I'm super awesome and special, and that's why I have this special power to do videos of over 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. But I'm thinking just because if it's a good way to organize things, I'll stick with being in that neighborhood in 15 minutes. The nice thing about the new YouTube regulations being, of course, that you don't have to, if you screw up and you notice at like 16 minutes, 30 seconds, like, oh crap, I've been going for like a minute and a half over, you can just cut it there. You don't have to try to scramble to figure out, record 30 minutes and split them in half later or whatever. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty heavy score, folks. I'm doing this because it doesn't humiliate her, and I want to humiliate her once she's got a full stanometer. That's why I'm like consistently going with that kind of boring and silly looking move. Now this will humiliate her, then I can do her H finisher, and we can all move on with our lives. Jixie busted! I'm way too embarrassed to ask you what I want to ask you, which is what the hell's going on with you and the killer robots? I mean, really.
You poor, pitiful girl.
I'm a woman, thank you. Alright, that really isn't working that well at all because I didn't soften up her head. That kind of sucked, actually. Oh well, it looks like it's a perfectly good finisher if you actually set it up. I just, in no way, shape, or form set that up. So maybe I'll get another finisher before I finish her off. I don't know. If so, I'll see what her lethal move is. How do you like that shot, folks? How's that treating you? Dixie is a delicate flower when she goes. Gotta be running out of body parts that I haven't taken all the way down to like she's almost dead. Die. Now this is stupid, folks. You thought you'd seen stupid before. Not till you see an anesthesia use as a finisher those, what do you call them, defibrillator thingies. She has a set of defibrillators that she's somehow hidden on her person. I do not know where she could possibly go.
Another fabulous body.
Anyway, this is like a penknife I've found. No, so, I mean, yeah, I know, as Meryl Silverberg told us, women have more hiding places than men. But she's hiding a, like, freaking defibrillation kit? What body cavity, or, you know, there's no place on her clothes you could possibly fit in that thing. It's just, no, it ain't happening, folks. I mean, maybe she truly is an alien. Wait a minute! Reiko? She's gonna fight Reiko with no dialogue, no plot, no nothing? Isn't her whole thing that she wants to get revenge on Reiko, and she's just gonna be a generic opponent? We gotta rectify this, Reiko! I come and hate you so much, Reiko! I'm totally gonna kill you, except when I'm not, because I need you for Lady X. But, you know, I wanna make this hurt more than is possibly necessary. Oh no, please don't, Dr. Anesthesia, I mean, cut her, or whatever the... Look, is my mom alive or not? I never really understood that. Oh, she's in hell. Wait a minute, how many times do I have to tell you? Your mother's in hell. Yeah. Now, I just noticed for the first time that she appears to have like an arrow on the back of her tights pointing to her butt. So that opponents know where to kiss her, I suppose. That's a super over-involved move that doesn't really lead to much. Oh, good. Bunch of those slaps. I love that attack. We're gonna have to backdrop Reiko in the next video, folks, for those of you who really love shots of women being... Oh, wait. No, wrong button. I was gonna try to leave you with an image of Reiko, but it's not gonna work. But anyway, folks, I'm at the 15-minute point. When we come back, what other incredibly important plot characters will Anastasia fight as generic enemies with no dialogue? There's only one way to find out, folks, and that's to tune into the next video. This has been Mysterious JG. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.